Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, March 24th. You'll be interested to know. 36 years ago, today, in 1989, the oil tanker Exxon Valdez ran aground, releasing approximately 11 million gallons of oil into Prince William Sound in Alaska, which resulted in the largest oil spill in United States history up to that point, causing significant environmental damage and sparking widespread public outcry about oil drilling practices. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 27 degrees with 11 mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:44 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:17. It looks like we're in for some morning snow and patchy fog early, turning into rain and more fog later on, with cloudy skies and a high near 42, along with a gentle southeast breeze. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies, a low of 38 and light winds. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Monday will be at 7:15, with a low tide at 1:45. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 40 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, expect mostly sunny days Tuesday and Friday, with highs in the low 50s. Wednesday brings a chance of rain and snow, while nights will be partly cloudy, with lows around 35. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, a 36-story office building in downtown Boston has sold for $400 million at a foreclosure auction, which is less than half of its value from a few years ago. According to the Boston Business Journal, One Lincoln, one of the city's largest office buildings, was refinanced for $1 billion 3 years ago by its former owner, Fortis Property Group. The winning bid was made by an affiliate of BDT and MSD Partners, a merchant bank based in Chicago and New York City. The building, previously home to State Street Corporation, will soon welcome Harbor Vest Partners, which signed a lease for 250,000 square feet. Now on to sports. In an exhilarating weekend of men's March Madness, all 4 number 1 seeds advanced to the Sweet 16, showcasing their unique paths. Notably, number 4 Maryland triumphed over number 12 Colorado State with a thrilling buzzer beater from Derek Queen, securing their first Sweet 16 berth since 2016. Meanwhile, number 2 Michigan State overcame a double-digit deficit to defeat number 10 New Mexico, and number 6 Ole Miss achieved a historic victory over number 3 Iowa State, marking their first Sweet 16 since 2001. As the tournament progresses, anticipation builds for the upcoming matchups. In local sports, last night, the Celtics secured a thrilling win against the Trailblazers, 129-116, at the Moda Center. Jason Tatum had 30 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. The C's shot 46% from beyond the arc, extending their impressive streak to 5 games. Boston's record stands at 52-19, while Portland drops to 32-40. Tonight, the Celtics hit the court against the Sacramento Kings, who are 35-38 at Golden One Center. Last night, the Bruins faced a tough defeat against the Los Angeles Kings, falling 7-2 at the Crypto.com arena. Morgan Geekie and Tanner Ginott netted for Boston, but the Kings' offense dominated. The Bees now stand at 30-33-9. Wednesday night, the Bruins take on the Ducks in Anaheim. In top news, research from World War II data reveals critical insights into children's health, particularly regarding sugar intake. A study highlights that limiting sugar consumption during the first 1,000 days of life, starting at conception, could significantly reduce the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and hypertension. Robert Siegel, a pediatrician, emphasizes that maternal nutrition directly impacts children's food preferences. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no added sugars for children under 2 and no more than 25 grams for older kids. Experts urge both parents and food manufacturers to promote healthier dietary choices for improved long-term health outcomes. In business news, California Attorney General Rob Bonta issued a consumer alert on Friday, warning that 23andMe is experiencing financial distress. The South San Francisco-based personal genomics company has reported substantial doubt about its ability to continue. Bonta urged Californians to consider exercising their rights to delete their data and destroy any genetic samples held by the company. He emphasized the importance of protecting sensitive consumer data obtained through saliva samples. Customers can download their personal data before deletion and withdraw consent for research use through their account settings. Bonta highlighted California's robust privacy laws that support consumer control over personal data. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2% over the weekend to about $86,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $2,000. And Goatse's Maximus is up 2% to 6 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. At Nvidia's annual GTC Developers Conference in San Jose, California, a small robotic droid named Besh stole the spotlight during Chief Executive Jensen Huang's keynote address. Inspired by a Star Wars video game, Besh charmed the audience with its puppy-like enthusiasm. Developed by Walt Disney Imagineering Research and Development, Besh showcases Nvidia's new physics engine, Newton, which trains robots to navigate the physical world. With implications for industries like healthcare and logistics, these droids, including their green sibling Grek, are designed to interact with humans while retaining some control by their operators. And in entertainment news, Christopher Nolan's upcoming film is an adaptation of the classic The Odyssey, featuring a stellar cast including Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, and Zendaya. Cast member John Leguizamo remarked that, despite the film's substantial budget, Nolan operates it like an independent film, saying he's not doing it by committee. He's not doing it by what the studio says. This unique approach allows for creativity, similar to an indie filmmaker, but with significant resources. The film promises to be a mythic action epic, utilizing new IMAX film technology, and is set to hit theaters on July 17, 2026. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, Our quote comes from the Italian religious leader, Pope John the 23rd. And he said, "Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams." Think not about your frustrations, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for you to do. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.